Hi YouTube, it's Janine, Miss Mystic J. I'm finally doing an update after my surgery. Sorry it's dark in here and I can't reach up to grab the light switch behind me, so it's been 1 week and 1 day since my surgery with Dr. Timothy Katzen in Beverly Hills. Last Wednesday he did my arm lift, torsoplasty, and fat transfer to butt. All of it went well. It took about 8 hours. No complications with the surgery. Everything went well. I had complications after the surgery that had nothing to do with him or anything he did, just having to do with me and my body, which basically happens anytime I go under anesthesia. So being under anesthesia, especially after having done my last surgery 6 weeks ago, so not long ago, plus going back on the pain meds, I have lots of constipation issues, and it got really bad, like to the point that I really thought like I'd have to go to the hospital and they'd like have to cut me open to take the stuff out, as gross as that sounds, but that's how bad it was for 3 days straight. That was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday finally kind of got it under control. So since Monday I have not been getting my protein in. I was getting over 120 grams of protein directly after surgery up until the constipation started, and I do get constipated with protein, but usually I can counteract it by working out. But since I'm not able to be active after surgery, that's not working. So, long story short, I've been on a diet of basically baby food, fruits and vegetables, lots of tea. I just yesterday had my first protein bar, and I decided to start with a bar instead of a shake because the bars have more fiber in them to help keep things moving. So I'm doing okay with that so far. But still healing from that. Still don't have my energy back, and I think I have ways to go to get back to my normal preppy self, but I'm getting better. If you guys are wondering, I have this, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not an ace bandage, but it's like a binder type thing that they put around my chest. They didn't really do anything to my chest this time. He did some lipo right here in between because it was kind of puffy and looked a little lopsided, so he did some lipo there, so I have some swelling. And these don't look pretty right now because I have to rewrap them, but I've got these arm bandages on all the way down to my hands. My arms propped up on pillows. This one's wrapped a little better. Like that. So I have to wear these for a while. And then under, let's see if I can show you under, this is the white Velcro wrap that I was wearing after my 360 lift. It's just a new one that they put on me. It's a little tighter. I do still have 2 drains, one coming out of each side, but both of them have only been draining about 5 cc's of fluid since Sunday, and that's only checking them once a day, so they could have come out a while ago, but my appointment's just not till tomorrow morning, Friday morning. This is the other one. This one drains a little bit more. It's more like 10 cc's, but still I'm excited to get them out tomorrow. Trying to think what else. I have a few concerns that I'm gonna ask about tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't know about this ahead of time, but Dr. Katzen took a vacation until August 10th, basically right after my surgery, like 2 days later, he took his vacation. Had I known that, I would have waited and scheduled my surgery for when he got back, because I'm one of those people and one of those patients that I have questions, I have concerns, I worry a lot, and I need a lot of reassuring. I'm concerned right now because the way he did my torsoplasty, so my arm incision goes from my armpit down to my elbow, and then the torsoplasty goes from my elbow down to my iliac crest, so almost down to my hip bone, to tighten all my side boob fat and armpit fat and everything. When he did that, it caused my boobs to shift outward a little bit. This one seems fine. This one, however, like, I'm not gonna flash you guys, but like, I'm laying down, but when I'm standing up it's the same way. Like, my nipple's right around here somewhere. On this side, it's right around here somewhere, like almost under my armpit. So I don't know if that's because of the swelling here from the liposuction he did in the middle and it's gonna come back, or I'm thinking maybe I have to come back and have him cut under my chest again a little bit and move it over so it's centered again, because it's really not centered and I don't think I'll be happy with it if it stays that way. And my other concern is from the fat transfer to butt. It seems as though at the moment that I know where the injection sites are underneath my buttocks. I think there's 2 or 4 of them, I'm not sure, I can't reach back to tell and I can't see them yet. But it seems like the fat is going more toward the sides of my butt and almost my hip area, which I've never had fat issues there. I've always been lean on my sides, and that's not an issue I want to have, so I'm very curious as to if it's going to migrate back to where it needs to be, which is in my butt, or what's going to happen. I'm going for my post-op appointment tomorrow, and I'm going to see his assistant, who's gonna change my dressings and give me instructions for the rest of the time, but I'm really anxious for him to come back from vacation so that I can tell him my concerns, see what he thinks, and if something needs to be fixed, because I plan on coming back in a month or 2 anyway to have him check everything, do post-op pictures that he can use in the future, and just tweak anything that might need to be changed. But I'm very anxious about it. I wish I was able to text him or email him or ask him, but oh well. So, but other than that, I'm doing well. The incisions seem to be doing fine. My arms don't hurt. I can move them forward. I can bend them. I can feed myself. I've been able to, probably TMI for some people, but I was concerned because I had heard from many people that when they had arm lifts, they were not able to use the bathroom on their own. I have been able to wipe myself the whole time. The only thing I needed help with was getting my underwear back up, because I couldn't reach down to the floor to get them. And so that's been fine. Also, another TMI thing, with the constipation I had, unfortunately, because of how very severe it was, I ended up with very severe hemorrhoids. I've had hemorrhoids in the past, but I have never had them this bad before, so... And I can't take, like, a sitz bath or a hot bath or anything to try to help shrink them down. All I can do, basically, is ointment and try to keep the stools soft and things like that, because I still have the opening right above my butt crack from the last surgery and I can't get it wet. So, doing the best I can with that. But as far as the surgery, what he's done, his technique, everything, in my opinion, has been spot on, perfect. He's taken the fat off that I wanted him to. He's given me curves in the places I wanted. I am concerned about the fat transfer to butt, like I said, but I'm sure if it's not right, he'll fix it, or I'm just being paranoid and it'll go the way that it's supposed to in the near future. So I'm just a worry wart. I worry about everything. So I'm thinking in the next week or two I'll be able to wear the other bra garment that I was wearing, as well as the bodysuit. Right now they're just waiting for the stitches to heal more, because the bodysuit snaps and zips up the sides, which is where my new sutures are from the torsoplasty, so they want those to heal more before I start putting a zipper on them, basically. So yeah, I'm slowly healing. I'd be healing a lot faster if I was able to get the protein in, but right now my bowel's not letting me do that, so it's a slow process, but I'm getting there. So just wanted to update, and I will talk to you guys later when I get back home. I'm heading back up to Northern California on Sunday, so sometime next week I will do an update, and if I'm able to, I will do a body shop. Talk to you later.